Yo, yeah, I just got your email, Chinky Bear. That's what I was reading. Yeah, Chinky Bear, you're just adorable. I don't know what else to say about you. You're adorable. I just finished reading your email. You're coming with me during the zombie apocalypse. You can pretend to be a bear now, but we all know where you belong. Fucking adorable. I don't celebrate Christmas though. I appreciate it though. Big hugs. See how I'm not an asshole about it? Big, come here. Yeah, I'm not an asshole about it. I don't do Christmas though, but I like that. You good people. Yeah, you good people, man. Who? What's up with y'all? Cold as fuck out here, but it's not cold enough to snow. It's cold though. Let me get two. Let me get 2 for 10. Nah, it's 2 for 20. It's 2 for 20. People be trying to make it sound better. They be like, let me get 2 for 15. They try to sweeten the deal. Like, let me get 2 for 15. Like, no, just give me 20. It's it's 2 for 20. These two dime bags. I'm not selling no nickels. The only way you gonna get shit, you can try to get 2 for 5 from somebody who sell nickel bags. 12 degrees here with 74 in Okemia. I'm from Virginia. We don't speak that. I don't know where the hell you from. Omaha last week. It's probably like 30 degrees out here. I'm doing one. People, that's not even cold. I seen people shoveling snow in Norway. I was like, yep, I'm right here, toasty and warm, right here in the United States. Yo, you ever look at the Norwegian wildlands and just, dear white people, how the fuck did y'all ancestors survive up there without infrastructure? And can y'all do that again? Like, just a fucking thought. Like before skid steers, wheel loaders, snow blades, there are no wild horses running the fuck around. There's no ox just roaming the fuck. How the fuck? Who the fuck in here got people from Norway? Who the fuck in here got people from Greenland? Yeah, how did your ancestors do that? That shit, how did they grow food? What the y'all was up there eating everything raw? Yeah, like niggas come down talking about farming and growing food. What the fuck grows up there? What vegetable grows up there? Shit cold as fuck for like 9 months out the year. You got a fucking, you got a 2 month window to grow some shit before it's just frosty all over again. Snow piled up this fucking high. They got like special wheel loaders with snow thrower attachments on them to combat that shit now. But damn, what the fuck was y'all ancestors doing? Y'all a bunch of ice niggas for real. Soup stones. Oh, what the fuck was they eating? What the fuck was y'all eating? How were you guys surviving? And what happened to it? What happened to those survival skills? What happened to it? Everybody, y'all just moved to America where it's just toasty warm and forgot all about that shit, huh? Yeah, they niggas be talking about up north, man. That Idaho shit ain't nothing compared to what the fuck they got going on over there. People in Idaho, they build homes. They got pipes in them, running water. Your pipes gonna bust when you over there. How the fuck? Nah, don't nowhere in the States compare to that shit they got going on out there. What's up with y'all? I'm ready to truth or some shit. I'm ready to talk politics. That one guy was in here, he was like, yo, politics, that shit is homosexual. And I have to agree with him. Yeah, I'm gonna be very homosexual today. We got lazy. Y'all lazy as fuck. That's why all y'all moving down south. They said fuck plowing the snow. Nigga, we in Florida, all the white people in Florida. Y'all went from ice niggas to niggas. just want to go to the hottest climate possible. That's why all the anarchists want to move to Anarchapulco in Mexico. They ducking that cold weather. BG, did you get your Trump NFTs? Hell no. Nah. I don't even want to talk about fungibles no more. I don't want to talk about fungibles like that. He's selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know. I'm still waiting to get my money back from helping him with his attorney fees. Why would I help Trump out by purchasing his fungibles, and I haven't even gotten a refund for the money I sent him on that bullshit attorney that was supposed to release the Kraken and ain't do nothing but go in the courtroom and release a dry fart and got all the cases thrown out and then turned around and got sued by the same people that they were suing. Then that bitch started raising money. Nah, I want my money back. There's a lot of people that want their money back before niggas just buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards printed by Donald Trump. Nah, fuck that. Let's deal with this first scam first before I fall for this new shit. Are fungibles related to mushroom? I have no idea. Michelle Bear, hey BG. Yo, what's wrong with the pump? It's right. Nothing, because I fixed it. But something was wrong. I was in the skid steer doing the fuck out of one. Thinking I was the shit. I was over there moving earth. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I lost all hydraulic functions. Well, the boom and the tilt. Yeah, that shit just stopped. The hydros were still working, so I knew I didn't have a big problem. So I hop off and open up the back, and sure enough, the bolt that holds the tension on the pump assembly coming off the crankshaft off the engine, that shit has sheared clean off, snapped in two. Yeah, wasn't doing nothing but just sitting on there and hanging out. It had like 5 washers for the correct spacing on it, which was unnecessary. It had a cotter pin going through that bit. Then that bitch was threaded up in that bitch like this. That shit came through the chassis and went up like this. That shit was doing this shit here. This joint went through the chassis, right? And this shit went straight up to the hole where you pull that pump down. That bit was like this. So I said, fuck it, leave it to be. I went to Ace Hardware, got a J-bolt. I damn sure did. I said, fuck that OEM shit. That's a dumb design. And oftentimes equipment from like the 90s and 80s era, that shit needs, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking about when they were doing some of that shit, but there's better ways now. And the J-bolt just fits perfectly. I don't know why they didn't do that shit from the start. I don't know if the previous owner had did that shit, but I'll show y'all in a little bit. That bit was doing just like that here. Did you fix? Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, I fix things. That's kind of my thing. You know, no problems, only solutions. Went right to Ace Hardware, got a J-bolt. Got 2 nuts so I can tighten it down, because the way it's set up, it has a pulley on the hydraulic pump, and the belt is supposed to be running off the crankshaft. That's what gives you your boom and your tilt functions. So the pump bracket, that shit just goes down. What holds it up is the actual tension from the belt once it's on the crankshaft. So yeah, easy fix. That's why we got 3D metal printers. Fred Johnson, I'm nowhere close to being where you are in terms of that. I don't know shit about 3D printers, but yeah. So yeah, I fixed it. What was I talking about before the fix? I like working on hydraulics. Yeah, I really don't. I don't. Used to work in a repair shop dealing with them. Yeah, I just don't like working in repair shops. I like fixing stuff and repairing things, but I just can't do the shop life no more. That's a hard life. Sometimes I talk about it oftentimes, and I know people, you know, want me to talk about truth or shit. But you know, the truth is that the repair shop life is just the brick and mortar joints where you know. Not no more. Not me, not no more. Working for other people suck. Yeah, it's just the feel. It reminds me of prison. It really does. The brick and mortar shop. Like when I was a fleet mechanic working for that courier service, it felt like prison. Working a 9 to 5 felt like prison. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I was in prison. I know what the fuck prison feels like. That shit felt straight penitentiary. There was a lunch period. That shit got a lunchtime. Some of y'all got a fucking bell. It was like lunchtime. So you know to go to chow. You take that 30 minutes, you go to chow. You got people standing over you looking at your work, telling you what the fuck to do. The customer shows no appreciation because they all the way the fuck out there and they don't even know they working on your car. You got to solve impossible problems in as little as time as possible in order to get paid. And it doesn't matter what you do, you still feel underpaid and underappreciated. It don't matter if you hourly, flat rate, all that shit suck. Like, you ever done a heater core, son? Like, son, let a BMW roll in the shop and that shit need a heater core replaced. And your bay empty and the service writer and the you're like, oh man, son, and you gotta knock that shit out. Ain't no contact, ain't no but I don't want to do that. Nah, nigga, this is your job. Nah, right here, nigga, this shit rolled in. This what the fuck you work on. Nah, you don't get to decide what you don't do. We tell you what you do. And you gonna replace this heater core in this 2009 BMW X3 right fucking now. Nigga, shit. Fucking, you gotta pull that. You gotta take the seats out. The dashboard has to come out. You gotta get the pulley, the puller for the steering wheel. Dismantle the steering column. Unplug all the little electronics. You gotta keep track of those fucking screws and put them shits in the container. Y'all think being a mechanic is just working on brake pads. Y'all really do. Y'all think that shit, oh, just change the brake pads and man, nigga, it's some shitter systems in vehicles. Bro, the HVAC, you gotta evacuate the cooling. And then you gotta recharge the cooling system when you're fucking done, because you had to remove the canister to get to the the HVAC box. So you had to go in the engine bay and disconnect the fasteners from the firewall, then get back in the vehicle and use ratchet straps to crank this side of the dash on the passenger side back. And you don't have no fucking front seat to brace your foot on, nigga. You just in there doing origami and shit, trying to get to a fucking fastener like this, cause you doing this shit here, got you throwing up gang signs with the fucking nigga done lost his 1/4-inch ratchet. That shit is the fucking worst. So now you in there with a 1/2-inch impact wrench, just working on plastic fasteners, just you're doing the fuck out one. 10mm, nigga, everything's a fucking Torx. Niggas wish the 10mm was a part of the situation. Hell nah, nigga, lose that T27 Torx. You go to you like, excuse me, have you seen my T27 Torx? No, I haven't. Niggas like, damn, this shit done rolled the fuck out. They got that T20, that T25, that T27. Yeah, ain't no fucking screws, them shit, them Torx. You need a Torx screwdriver. You need a female Torx socket. You need a male Torx socket set. You got to get the set. You got to get SAE. You got to get the metric. Oh, this shit wild, son. Nah, I can't. My back's sweating thinking about this shit. Right? It doesn't matter what heater core you're working on. That shit is impossible. It's a nigga in here right now that don't got heat. It's cold as fuck outside. You can't defrost your fucking window. You cut the heat on, that shit blowing cold air. Soon as you cut the heat on, that shit cold. You cut that bitch on 4, that you breezy as a bitch in the car waiting for that shit to heat up so you can drive the fuck off. That shit blowing cold air. Then you smell it. Fuck is that, syrup? The fuck is that? Fuck is that, cuz? That shit smell like, it's a sweet scent, but that shit is just unmistakable. Coolant smells good when that shit, like before your car overheat, at least you get a good fragrance. That shit smells good when it's burning. I ain't even gonna lie. You be like, yeah, that shit, but that shit fuck your life up. When that bitch leak on the inside, when you gotta keep adding coolant every 2 months to your vehicle, but you don't see no leak, your water pump dry, your radiator dry, all your hoses in the engine bay dry, that's 1 or 2 things, dog. And both of them are worse. There's no one worse than the other. That means you got an internal coolant leak, and that shit leaking into the chamber, and you need a head gasket. Oh. Or slightly worse, that heater core gotta come the fuck out because your heater core busted and that shit just leaking like shit. Oh my God. It's a nigga in here right now. I just fucked up their whole day because they were wondering why wasn't no heat coming out that vent. Why isn't any heat coming out the vent? They could just act like you don't even see that shit and sell your car in the spring, dog. Sell that bitch in the spring. Because in the spring, all people care about is AC. The AC working, you good. Leave that shit alone, big dog. Well, I don't have heat. Don't even worry about it. That bitch overheating? No. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. You gotta take them plastic cups and then mark them shits, put a piece of tape on it, letting you know where you got the fasteners from. All them fucking clips behind the dashboard. All them fucking, just to get to the fucking HVAC box. That shit right there doing the fuck out of one. Niggas is in there origami as fuck. That shit made my Blue Jays upset. But yeah, I can't do I can't do the shop life no more, man. I can't. You can't say no. You can't. You insubordinate as fuck. Like, no, man. Your boss gonna get tired of that shit. How the fuck you gonna say no and this your job? You know what you signed up for. You are auto repair technician. They call niggas technicians now. Nigga, you a technician. This is your fucking duty. Nah, this is how you serve your fellow man, and you sitting here saying no? You got an attitude? Well, who you gonna be mad at? The customer? So you mad at the customer now because they shit fucked up? Or you gonna sit there and bitch and people shouldn't buy vehicles if they don't know how to maintain them? It doesn't fucking matter. That's not gonna change nothing. The task before you right now is a heater core. How many book hours is that? What's book time on that? Like 4.5? That shit $150 an hour. The mechanic only seeing like $60 of that. That shit $150 an hour. The mechanic making like not even half. Oh. And when you finish that heater core on that 2009 BMW X3, yeah, guess what's rolling in? Guess what's rolling in? Yeah, a power steering pump job on a Nissan Altima. Yeah, ain't none niggas think they gonna be mechanics and just be doing brake pads and shit. They be like, oh, this is easy. Nigga got their little C-clamp. Then you fuck around, got the C-clamp, knocking out brake jobs until that Ford Edge rolls the fuck in your bay. Yeah, that Ford Edge, what's wrong? Brakes. You be like, oh, this shit ain't nothing. Shit, okay. Nigga don't got that proper scan tool, you can't collapse that caliper piston. Why the fuck this shit won't collapse? Yeah, so now you just found out that you need new equipment. And guess who's waiting outside the shop? Yeah, the Snap-on truck. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you gotta get this shit done though. Yeah, so now you don't have the money on, you gotta go into debt. They love that shit. You be like, I need this $3,000 device to do these brakes on this dumbass Ford. I don't have $3,000. You're like, that's all right. What you got right now? I got 800. I'm like, all right, write your name down, nigga. You want that, nigga? You want debt, 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 debt. Fuck you mean debt, nigga? I didn't stutter. Fuck you mean, nigga? Man, hell no. You know what I can tell people? You know what I tell people that call me? I need my heater core replaced. I can turn that shit down. Yeah, I get to pick and choose what I want to do now. Yeah, I don't got service writers, managers, supervisors, parts people to deal with. They get shit wrong constantly. Yeah, I don't, nah. I lose the protections of the company, but I get to pick and choose my battles. Yeah, fuck that. Who got me started on this? Get out. Who got me started on this? Get out. I'm sitting here trying to be a fucking truther. And you distracted me with auto repairs and heater cores and Nissan Altima power steering pumps. Ugh! What's up with y'all? Alright, I'ma head out. Yeah, Nuclear 2, head the fuck out and take your Torx socket set with you. Take your Torx socket set with you. Fuck out of here, man. Okay, right the fuck out. Fuck out of here, man. Fucking talk. Take your snap ring pliers. Take your spring compressors. Take your hub pullers. Take your slide hammers. Take your fucking your little portable 1 ton bench puller. Heater cores are hard to change. No, they're not. You should give it a try. If one day you have not, just give it a try one day. You'll understand me a lot better when you do. You'll understand my sense of humor a lot better. You'll have more respect for my decision to ignore the worldly news. Yeah, once you do that shit, you'll be like, oh, I see why BG doesn't give a fuck about what Tucker Carlson said and what guest he had on and what Mark Dice said about CNN and what the fuck they're doing in war with China, in civil war. Yeah, you'll understand me a lot better. That shit makes you old quick. That shit makes you senile. That shit fuck with your spirit. That's why a lot of mechanics, they got a short fuse. You got to try to be upbeat. Your shit you got a short fuse. That shit, they don't got patience for that shit. They don't got patience for that shit. I'm surprised it ain't more shop shootings where nigga just brought the Big Mac to work and let that shit off. Like that Walmart employee did. He shot the shit out of his co-workers. And he was a manager. The overnight manager of Walmart came to work and shot the fuck out of his employees. He was like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit. I was like, damn, dog. All you had to do was watch somebody stack frozen shrimp bags all day. Fuck you really mad at? All right, that's enough of that. I'm not talking about it no more. All right, what y'all want to talk? Because they get antsy when I talk about, auto repairs and shit. Yeah, them niggas need to get paid. These auto mechanic ass niggas on YouTube, them niggas don't get paid enough for being on YouTube with the information they share on YouTube. That's like the only group of niggas that online. Them niggas don't make enough money. Man, shout out to everybody who make auto repair videos. That shit stressful. That shit hard. It's like doing the job twice. And it make any job take twice as long to sit there and record it so you niggas could know how to fix your shit. For real, I ain't even gonna hold you, fam. I done been in the shops and heard dealer technicians talk shit about YouTubers too. It's like, oh, he on YouTube, think he a mechanic, he a YouTube mechanic. Them niggas work harder than you. 100. Them niggas work harder than you. Yeah, so it's like a little civil war between mechanics and technicians and shit, They don't work that hard. They got time to change clothes every day. They're more valuable. It's more valuable to teach a man how to fish rather than to just bring him fish. It truly is. They keep all the power. You just sitting there like, damn, where the fuck he getting that fish from? I don't know, but I need to rely on him to survive. This how we eat. Yeah, but when a man take you out like, come here, let me show you this shit up close and personal, and that shit give you the confidence to go out there and do that shit yourself, that shit way more valuable than what half the niggas at these dealerships be doing. And a lot of people know it now. I like the auto repair videos. I just can't watch that shit because that shit is traumatizing. For one, I know how to do the majority of that shit, but just to watch it is a form of entertainment. Son, that shit be giving me flashbacks, son. It's the same reason I don't watch prison videos. Why the fuck I wanna watch? I done been there, done that. That shit traumatizing. No, I'm not watching that shit. Niggas be like 1090 Jake, all these other niggas. I'm like, no. Niggas be like, yo, Big Herc and them. No, nigga. Fuck no. I'm not watching that shit. It's cold as fuck out here. Is OZ accurate? Little baby Ozark in the building. It's baby Ozark. Shut up. Fuck you, eat it. It's baby Ozark. Where little baby Ozark at? My Blue Jay said he doesn't like you. I don't know why. My Blue Jay doesn't like you though. Fucking yelling at my people. I changed my name so BG would change his shirt. Ha! The joke's on you. This is the same shirt from the other stream. One of these streams. Oh fuck. Nigga got a head full of shirts. I don't give a fuck about which one I put on, nigga. Just, yeah. That's why I got one hand. That's why I like having the onesie. You got one hand free. And you can just tuck that bit when your hand get cold. You see how my hand turn white like the white man? Like an ice nigga? You put that bit right down here like that and sit here. And let that shit warm up. Just like this. You let that shit warm up. Then you switch hands. As long as your nuts warm, your hands are warm. But if you sit there vibrating, nigga, you playing with it. You playing with it. It's cold as shit outside. He out there playing with it. You tugging on your little Peter. That shit. I like hearing her commentary in the background. Who, BGW? Yeah, she always trying to expose me. Hey, she my only opposition. Fuck you, man. I'm sitting here trying to lie to people and paint this beautiful picture for people, and she stick her head out the fucking window and just piss on my wet dream. That's absolutely not true. That's your 6-day shirt. Be like, man, I just told people this shit was like from 3 days ago. The fuck back in the car. I'm pretty sure there's like a fucking spatula that needs to be scrubbed. Baby Ozark, that one Blue Jay still talking shit about you. I'm not gonna translate that though, but I don't know what's his problem. Lay your head on my pillow. Me. I won't tell. I said, I will. I'll tell like shit. It's supposed to go from 73 to 30 overnight on Thursday. We're supposed to get some snow on Thursday and Friday, supposedly. The ABL finger, they do like that. That joint right here. From the side movie, when the alien was trying Jimmy the Lock. Had that bitch like that. I was like, look at this nigga picking locks with the finger. Mel Gibson had the tinfoil on with his son in the corner watching that shit happen. I'd have died watching that shit. I'd have been like, what the fuck? I'd have been like, yo, whose finger is that? Oh. I'd have passed the fuck out. You know how weird it is to see a finger just I'd have passed the fuck out. They'd be like, Daddy, wake up and protect us. I was like, your dad a bitch. I done passed out. Fuck you mean? You protect yourself. Nigga, this all on you now. You the man of the house. I'd have gave up that man of the house title so fucking quick. Bunch of fucking aliens land in the field. Hey, that's when you turn to your son. From this moment on, you are the man of the house. Make your dad proud. I'm not fighting aliens for no kid or wife. They'd be like, where your wife and kid? I'd be like, fuck everybody you just mentioned. Do you know what's back there? Some shit. Fuck you mean. Texas gonna freeze again. Man, Texas should have been stocking up on wood. They'd be all right. We got a big wood division down there. They'll be all right. They got big wood now. And I got truthers online talking about big wood was responsible for the climate in Texas that caused hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions and billions of dollars in damage due to the cold snap. So now niggas trying to say big wood was behind that so that big wood could start building infrastructure in Texas. Which is true. It's absolutely true. But you fucking truthers are getting on my fucking nerves. Revealing shit. Nah, fuck y'all. Hell yeah, I'm gonna throw some money at YouTube, Twitter. I'm gonna talk to, I got a lunch. I'm having lunch with Elon Musk to talk to him about censoring people criticizing Big Wood. We're going to the United Nations. You don't get to complain about the truth or quotient of your audience. That was your entire original demographic. Hell no. My entire original demographic was people that couldn't fix they fucking Chevy Malibus. My original demographic was people that needed to know how to replace the exhaust system on their Nissan Altima. My entire original demographic was people going, what do we do? Wasn't no whole bunch of truther niggas as my original demographic, nigga. I get the Stubby review impact every day. You see it, I still get it. They'll send me my own shit and be like, Stubby, Milwaukee Stubby impact wrench. And be like, yo, I did this. That is my most viral video. The Milwaukee M12 Stubby impact wrench in 1/2 inch. That bitch got that 1/2 inch anvil on it. Well, I was working for a tire shop when that came out. Yeah, I was working at a tire shop when that came out. Was favorite quote, what's wrong with your Nissan Altima? Everything, nigga, everything. They ain't lying when they say everything. You be like, what's all wrong with it? They be like, well, for starters, when I cut the heat on, that bitch blow cold air and it won't even start. You be like, how the fuck that bitch blowing cold air if it's not even cutting on? You be like, I don't know. That's why I brought it here to you. You figure it out. You're the mechanic. Nigga, the world just drops all their problems at the feet of a mechanic. Like, just figure it out. It be impossible shit, too. A nigga show up with a vehicle that won't cut off. Fix it! Be like, yo, shit dieseling like shit right now. They call it dieseling. The engine just in that bitch. Yeah! You turn the key to the off position, that bitch like, nope. Nigga, I'm turned the fuck up. Like a nigga done poured Monster Energy drink in the oil filler net. Your engine in that bitch turned the fuck up, sitting there rocking like shit on the motor mounts. Just customer come in, fix it. Fix it now. You ever called the customer and let them know that the job is done? They like, I'll pick it up. And they don't show the fuck up. Nigga, they was pressed to know if you finished a car. For 2 weeks. Soon as that shit done, them niggas is nowhere. It's like you just got some shit sitting there that needs to be moved out the fucking way. Grandmas really don't know nothing. They can't even help you diagnose shit. They don't know nothing. Grandmas roll the fuck up. They just, I don't know nothing about anything. It just, I try to crank my car like a fart. I'd be like, what? What grandma say? I crank my car. That's all I get from it. Be like, so the bitch don't cut on. I just told you what it do when I turn the key. Yo, you know where the noise coming from? What's even worse than the grandmas that don't know nothing is the niggas that know everything. Them niggas will pull up where you work and be like, I need this fixed. As soon as you go to do something, they like, nah, I already diagnosed it. It's this. You be like, yo, this is my procedure though. This is, you know, I gotta check it out. But it's this. I already know what the fuck it is. And then I'm bringing it is because it's this. You're like, all right. So you go over there to that. You go to disconnect it. You're like, that's, you doing it wrong. That's not how you do it. You're like, I watched YouTube videos on niggas doing this shit. And they ain't do nothing what the fuck you just did. I don't know what you did or what you trying to do, but you supposed to take this, turn it sideways, and then pull it out. You be looking at that nigga like, yo, the dashboard is in the way. What YouTuber niggas you been watching? And you get to the part and then you be like, bruh, you don't, that's not, you doing it wrong. You be like, nigga, how come you didn't fucking fix it then? How come you didn't fix the shit since you know everything? Because I don't got that, I don't have snap ring pliers. Nigga, I would have fixed it, but I don't have the snap ring pliers I need. I hate them niggas. I fucking hate them niggas, man. I hate young people. I hate young people with Subarus and these lowered vehicles, and then they roll in the shop, and then you gotta use an extra special jack to jack that shit up because the shit's so fucking low. I hate that shit. Nah, I don't even like it. This is why mechanics don't like people. This is part of the reason I don't like people. I fucking hate everybody. I hate everybody. Kids included. Nah, fuck that. Fuck them kids. No. Because kids that do wild shit. They'll shove like 14 CDs in the fucking CD, in the fucking radio. And then the soccer mom will pull up with rebellious ass children. I just thought ever since Timmy put 12 CDs in the CD, I haven't been like, everything's been wacky. They fucking your fucking airbag light on, the fucking SRS light. Does it grind your gears? Man, I hate everybody. I hate everybody. I hate the moms that show the fuck up and they don't clean their car and then they blame it on the kids. They show up, bro. You know somebody about to be working on your vehicle. You know this. All right? You bringing it to me. They'll show up. Shit everywhere. Literally. Diapers in there. Little shit stains all over the place. Timmy done peed on the seat. That shit still moist as fuck. Trash, Doritos, Cheeto dust, junk, filth, dirty underwear. Then they look at you, I got kids. I have kids, don't you love them? I've seen cup holders full of soda. I've seen bed bugs. I've seen bed bugs. I'm traumatized. Fuck off. Fuck people. Nah, fuck people. I've seen bed bugs. They want you to get in there and be looking under the fucking steering column for some shit. You're like, hold on, home. What was that just... You see it in your peripheral. You be like, hold on. Yo, I know you saw that at that time. Hell no. Where are you working on cars at their bedroom? Where people take bed bugs with them. You think bed bugs stay in the bedroom? How the fuck you think they don't travel? They be traveling like shit. Fuck you mean? They're gypsies. Fuck you mean? They're the gypsies of bugs. That's why when you live in an apartment complex and one apartment all the way the fuck upstairs has bed bugs, you got bed bugs. They fucking gypsy some shit. They'll do a party line all the way down to your apartment. They hide in your pockets. And then they crawl the fuck out. Hell no, they be on the sofa, in the living room, in the crevices, under the fucking mat, the couch cushion. You gotta lift up that fold and look. Yeah, they be in creases. They be hiding like shit. Fuck you mean? They be hiding like shit. Fuck you mean? They be in your pocket hiding. They be on your folded clothes. They travel. They be in your car. They be in your car. If you ever been in a nigga car and you know he got bed bugs, you gotta tape your pocket shut, because they'll crawl in your pocket, and then when you get home and sit on your couch, they'll crawl out of your pocket. And then you always seem to bring home the pregnant ones. It's never the males. It's always a female that's about to have like 20 million babies. That bitch crawl out your pocket dolo. Oh, what is this? This must be the Ozarks. I guess we'll set up shop here. Yeah. And immediately have like 5,000. Fuck you, me. Them bed bugs, that bitch, if you got bed bugs, you need to move. The only way you're going to get rid of them is if you throw everything away. Then you got to throw everything away. Niggas be trying to save their mattress. You seen the shows on Lifetime channel. The infested shit. Niggas be like, I need to keep my mattress. They be like, no the fuck you don't. Not this mattress. Then you can see the fecal matter build up of the bed bugs. Like they just shit. And it stains your skin. That's why people be scratching. Because they shit where they eat. And then you got these splotches all over your mattress. They be hiding in your dresser drawers, your nightstand tables, the dining room table. They're every fucking where. They're behind the walls. Son, you need a stick of dynamite. Somebody get this nigga some illegally modified dynamite. Yeah, on some 9/11 shit. That shit need to go up. Or mechanics that take 5 days to fix a part, claiming they are waiting for the part to get there when there are 5 auto zones in their area. Dahar Bear, I understand your frustration, but you have to understand, most technicians have to use OEM parts, so they get in contact with the dealer. A lot of shops, they have a business account with certain dealers. Like they'll have one with Ted Britt Ford, Christine's Chrysler, Radley Chevy. And when your vehicle come in, and let's say it's a Chrysler 300, they got to get in touch with Christine's Chrysler. And then they need to order that part. Sometimes that dealer doesn't have that part. Sometimes that dealer has to order the part because they don't have it in stock because you have an old ass vehicle. If your vehicle is at least 8 years old 8 years or older, chances are they're not gonna have it in stock. You're gonna have to wait. Depending on what it is, the longer the wait. Like dealers don't just have all these parts in stock in the part section. It's for the modern shit. So you're gonna have to wait. If they go to AutoZone and just get the part from AutoZone, chances are when it fails, you're gonna be back at their top. And for insurance purposes and legal reasons, most of them have to use the original equipment manufacturer. So if you have a Chrysler, they got to get the Mopar. They can't just throw a fucking Takachi sensor on your fucking vehicle. They got to get the Mopar. If you got a Chevy, they got a Delco line. They got to go to an AC. They got to order some shit from an AC Delco line, a Delco line store, or a Chevy dealership. If you have a Ford, nigga, Motorcraft. They putting Motorcraft spark plugs in, Motorcraft knock sensors, Motorcraft everything. Motorcraft brake rotors, all that shit. All that shit OEM spec. So I understand your frustration, but you gotta understand how this shit works. Especially sensors. Like I learned that lesson a long time ago. Fuck that eBay shit. Nah, nigga. If you bring me some Mopar shit and you need a crank sensor, I'm not going on eBay and Amazon buying that aftermarket shit. You gonna get that Mopar shit. You gonna get this shit that I know is gonna work. Cause I'm not doing this job twice. No, all sensors are OEM by default. Is Motorcraft affiliated with Yamaha? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They might. I know that's Ford. When you see that Motorcraft, they got oil, spark plugs, ignition, coil packs, wires, sensors, wire harnesses. When you at the Ford dealership, they shit everything in the back of the parts department. That shit Motorcraft. That shit Motorcraft the fuck out. They got their own gear oil. That shit Motorcraft 90 weight. You see that 90W, that 140, that 75. They got their own synthetic line of oil products. The gear oil, transfer case oil, they got their own shit. They got their own clips for their dashboards. They got their own the shit for your windows and electronic. That shit Motorcraft. Nigga, Chrysler is Mopar, every fucking thing. When you see me working on my Jeep, most of everything was fucking Mopar. The purge valve, the solenoids. Except for like certain axles that make their own shit. Like when you dealing with different types of axles and axle housings, you may have like the Dana. Dana, they use Spicer, like all original Spicer products, OEM shit. The ball joints, Spicer. Everything Spicer when it comes to that fucking axle and them bushings. Yeah, when you got you a Chevy or a GMC or a Hummer or a Cadillac, nigga, Delco line everything. Nigga, AC Delco, that's your shit. When you looking up part numbers, type in AC Delco. The AC Delco part number. Spark plugs, coil packs, all that shit. If you really want to be a stick about it, get the coolant. They got their own coolant. All that shit. Yeah, that's all I get from my truck. Delco line. I got the Delco line, the AC Delco knock sensors. Except for like suspension components and shit like that, but a shop is gonna get those from the dealer too, and that shit is expensive. I'm trying to get to this true severe duty OE. You seen it. You seen that shit? My idler arm bracket, that shit said severe duty. That shit said severe duty right there on the fucking. I was like, who packaged this? High Impact Flicks? That shit made me feel like a food shortage was coming. Severe duty. I was like, hold on, cuz, this some truther video shit right here. Yeah, so don't tell me who my core audience is. Your core audience was originally truthers. No, the fuck they weren't. They were people who didn't know how the fuck their fucking systems operated in their cars. I've been helping people out for so fucking long now. Now I get to let my hair down and just talk shit about people. Like every mechanic wants to do. The YouTube shit, it isn't my job, but this is every mechanic's dream. Just to talk shit to people directly. No middleman, no none of that shit. Just to call you niggas moist when you need it. You're just acting so moist right now. All that polite shit. Hi. Nah, nigga, that's why I don't say hi. That's why I don't say hi to people. That's why Faith First, she come in. That's why I have a greeter. She say hi to every fucking. I don't say hi to people. How come it doesn't say hi? Nigga, when you replace your first heater core, you'll understand why. Fuck the people. BG a tormented man too. Yeah, I'm still haunted by that Nissan Altima power steering pump. I haven't forgiven Nissan yet. Maybe one day I'll be there. That shit, that's how you know. My shit white. My shit white, man. That's why I talk. I'm the white man. Fuck you, man. It's cold as fuck out here. Look at this shit. I didn't even put no. Look, I didn't even put no lotion on. Look how white my hand is. I'm the white man. I'm about to do a crime and then blame the white man for it. Look at this shit, Holmes. Hell no, nigga. I'm about to impersonate all white people. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? I'm about to get some Go-Gurt and have them shits hanging out my back pocket and impersonate white people doing crimes and shit to get you niggas locked up. It was a white man, 5'3", 240 pounds. He went that way. They gonna see me after I put lotion on. They be like, "Have you seen a white man that was 5'3"? I'm be like, "That nigga went that way. He went that way. I seen him. He went down that way." That white man right there. He was white as fuck too, you officer. He was the white. He was a white man. That man. He was an ice nigga. That nigga was from up there in Norway. How the fuck did y'all? How the fuck did y'all survive that? How did y'all survive? Look, white people can't even tell you how they survive. That's why I say y'all not even white. Y'all don't know how to survive in the ice no more. So my ancestors, they from Norway, from Greenland. I'd be like, how the fuck? Like, you see the shit? People think getting 5 feet of snow is extreme. Have you seen that shit out there? That shit, wow, son. It's like you've been banned by the sun It's like the sun turned its back on you. And every now and then the sun will look back for like 40 days and then roll the fuck out again. All right, I'm out. They be like, please come back so my little tomato plant can grow. Nigga, I need these sweet peas to come in, please. What the fuck were you growing up there? What were you harvesting up there? Damn sure wasn't no watermelons growing up there. That shit was cold as fuck up there. That's Odin shadow. Man, the sun turned its back on you. The sun turned its back on you. Then that bitch looked back for like 40 days. And then turned right the fuck back around again. Niggas be like the winter solstice. They be like, what solstice? What the fuck is a winter? What you mean when days are shorter? They be like, I don't know nothing. Then you go way the fuck out there, the sun just doesn't leave. That shit stays sunny for like 23 hours. That shit, I was like, how the fuck do these niggas live up here? The sun hasn't went nowhere. I'm like, I see the sun right now. I'm like, the sun act like it got a baby with another woman on the other side of town. You good? All right, y'all. Are y'all good? All right, I'm out. I'm out. All right, I'll be back. That shit go the fuck over there and just babysit. I'm chilling. I'll be here for a long time. We over here calling, getting the voicemail, waiting for the sun to come back. Have you seen? I haven't seen the nigga. The sun way the fuck out there. Not even setting. That shit was bright. That shit was bright for like 20. That shit bright all day. There is no dark. You know the dark was like, damn, you good? Yo, nigga, I gotta, can I do my thing? Damn. Leave. You know the dark be waiting on the sun like, like, when the fuck you gonna leave so I could just darken everything? Well, what is that? Finland? Greenland? That shit just stayed bright all fucking day. All fucking day. No dark. ABK Sunshine, you rise up in the morning just to wake me. What's up with you? What's good, BG? It's been a minute. How you been? What's up with you? Hey, Clockwork Industries, what's up with you? I ain't doing shit. I'm Iceland, the sunrise. Greenland. Greenland colder than y'all. Greenland cold as Greenland white. That shit cold as fuck out there. That shit cold as fuck out there in Greenland. Armageddon doesn't even go to Greenland. That shit breezy as fuck. Look, that's how you know it's cold in Green. They made the movie Greenland. Y'all seen that movie Greenland? These niggas was escaping the apocalypse. They was like, where y'all gonna go? Greenland. The apocalypse was like, I'm not going up there. Nah, I'm destroying this shit right here. Yeah, I'm not going out there. I'm not going that way. Yeah, y'all. They go, Armageddon was like, nah, we good. Yeah, Greenland cold as fuck. That was a nice little movie though. I like movies like on some end of the world scenario shit. Because then I get to think about how my zombie apocalypse group will react to certain situations. Like what contingencies to plan for. I know it's Hollywood, but I'm like, you know, we might want to take over a penitentiary. In a zombie apocalypse, it seems like the penitentiary will probably be one of the safest places to be. You know, just I filed that away in my head. I'll have that. Check it out. Came out in 2020. Yeah, the movie called Greenland. Nothing much. Thanks. What are we talking about? Heater core. I've been ragging about heater cores and auto repairs for like the past 1 hour. So Melancholia movie is End of the World with the planet. I like the planet shit. Like Moonfall, like the movie Moonfall, where they was on a planet. Like I don't get offended by like globe Earth models and all these other and like so, because it's man's imagination. So once you know better, you do better. And that frees you up to enjoy certain things. Because it's not based in reality. And you know it. It's like how some of us could watch the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And look at Doctor Strange going from universe to universe. It's like, no, I don't believe in fucking parallel universes and shit. But it comes from man's imagination. I enjoy it as a form of entertainment. Yeah, I enjoy it as a form of entertainment. And that keeps me from feeling like it's my responsibility to save the world. See, that gives me a God complex. I don't have a God complex. I don't think I'm ordained or anointed to come here and save the world. Or wake people up. I think that the regular people I meet in my everyday life, I could touch them in a certain way that helps their life out and offer them opportunities. But outside of that, me having a God complex, like telling y'all who to watch and who not to watch and looking at movies and trying to figure out, you know, like I'm free. Like I'm free from that. And when you're free from that, that shit feel as good as leaving the right left shit. You're like, yo, I don't have to. You can just enjoy shit. Like it's enjoyable. It's life. Like I'm not in bondage to Yeah, you know, it come from man's imagination. That come from man. It's just like Agenda 21. I used to be on that shit. I used to watch all the videos about it. I know everything about it. But at the end of the day, I know Agenda 21 come from man's imaginations. And it may or may not happen as they wanted to. And I also know that man makes plans, but oftentimes they come to nothing. Because I realize that God has the final say so in it. So I don't care. I don't care. That's why I said go do a heater core in a BMW X3 and you'll be on my level. Nothing on my end except that Segway that your wife unplugged. Honey, it wasn't finished charging. I thought it was finished charging. You ever plugged your phone in the outlet on 2%? You come back 2 hours later and that shit is on 1%. You be like, who the fuck unplugged my phone? Who the fuck? That shit still attached to the cord, but somebody unplugged it and put that shit in there. Who did, honey? One of your kids done got you. Like, who? Yeah, I ain't been talking about shit. I'm about to fire up the skid steer and show you guys what I did with this. Just for no fucking reason. Yeah, I'm about to show y'all why I called this hydraulic pump. See, this the pump right here. And this the belt. It's the belt right there. And here's the J-bolt. Let me see. Yeah, here's the J-bolt right here. Fit in there perfect. And you got these two nuts in here. Let me see if I'm showing you. Yeah, you got these two nuts right here that I had to put in there. And that keeps this a whole bracket assembly. So that's all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. A little baby pump on there. Oh, I almost knocked all this out. In case you guys were wondering. So see how that's is smoother? Now all I have to do is get in there and manually kind of grade it with the shovel. So I got a flat surface shovel that I'll be using for that, but this is pretty much it right here. So all this used to be muddy. It's gonna be good and dry. I might get some wood chips for this side, but I pretty much cut across right here. And yeah, so I'm done with the skid steer work on this area. So in case you're wondering what this used to be a jungle, like all over here. See the compost pile, and you know everything to the left of the compost pile was just a jungle. So I got in there with the skid steer. That skid steer made short work of taking up all that shit. Yeah. Oh. So I got to get more wood. As you see, I've been over here busy with this project. I need to get more wood. Then you look over here, you see my wood stack fell over. One of these fat ass squirrels landed on it. So now I gotta restack this. I need to restack it all the way over into there. But I got this dry oak. He walked out and cashier followed him. He drove off. Come. Can't retain. Yeah, so yeah. I need to grease these Zerk fittings again. I need to go ahead and get the grease gun. How long that much firewood lasts you? You heat the home with a wood burner. It lasts. I haven't really done anything. I haven't really talked about anything today. Is one of those bigger than that? Oh, so you see how I had to modify it to make the J-bolt fit. So you can see I had to take the angle grinder and cut notches. It didn't make the final cut with the die grinder right here, just so it could fit in this slot, and just that way I can close this. Man, y'all, let me just turn the damn around. Yeah, I had to cut this slot right here. See, I kind of messed up on my cut. So I had to cut this, boom. That way the J-bolt, it comes out like this. It can fit right in here. You can see it sticks out a little bit right here. But you see how I got this double nutted right here? This was the best I could do in the short amount of time, but that's not going nowhere. And you just take a 14mm wrench. All you need is a set of adjustable wrenches. And yeah, just make sure that's tight. And you got your tension on this belt. You see this belt got some cracks in it. I got a new belt from Ace Hardware today. So I got backup belts. But yeah, this the crank on the engine. This the back of the engine. When you're looking at the engine, it's the back of it. And the crank on this side is working the hydraulic pump for the boom, for the lift and tilt. Then the crank on the front of the engine is running these pulleys right here. It's 2 pulleys for the hydros. That's what gives you your wheel function. So you can turn left, right, move forward, backward. So that's what these 2 belts up here are doing. Is it OEM? Fuck no, you're not gonna find all the OEM parts for this is obsolete. You're not gonna find nothing OEM. Nothing. Not even this pump. You're gonna have to get an aftermarket pump. This machine from the late 80s. Yeah, they don't have nothing. All the John Deere part numbers for it, obsolete. You probably could get some parts from a Mustang skid steer or an Autowan skid steer, but as far as just going to a dealer, hey, do you have such and such? And they'd be like, nope, don't have it. Looks like a gasser. Yeah, this is a Honda GX670 V-twin gas engine. It came with the Wisconsin engine. No, not a Wisconsin. It came with a Onan engine originally, but I like this setup a lot better. I like this setup a lot better. This is what guys do. They just talk about their equipment. They just go over each other's house and just look at equipment and just talk shit about it. What we do? And you see I gotta clean out the bottom of that. If I have to replace this engine, it's probably, I've seen it online for like $1,000, but I don't know. Then I seen another one was like $1,600. But you can always upgrade it. It's pretty easy to pull out. This whole thing easy to work on. It's really no electronics except for that shit right there. But it's pretty basic. Like when something wrong with it, you know what's wrong with it. It ain't no guesswork. It's really not. You got a leak, you see the fucking leak. The pulleys, everything right there. I got my extra grease. Yeah, here goes the satisfying stacks of oak wood, all this oak wood too. To that one guy who was asking me for all this oak wood. If you don't know about oak wood, it's the most desired wood in the world. That shit is highly desired. Oak wood, white oak is the hottest burning wood. It has the most BTUs, except for ironwood. What this shit called? No, Osage orange. But if you're looking at the chart for like types of wood and the BTUs, the British thermal units, oak is like in the top 4. Yeah, Osage orange. That's like the hottest. I don't even know where to find that shit at. Yeah, let me give y'all a better look. I know when I flip the camera around, it should be turning grainy. That's why I don't like the camera facing this way. But see how that shit just fell all the fuck over like that? Just fell all the way the fuck over. This next year's wood. All that's going out though. That's going out. All that shit going out. This shit right here, this next year's wood. This is yeah, I'll let this all this next year's wood. That whole wall right there is next year's wood. And I plan on taking that wall all the way down there and all the way down there and then coming down through here. Which is another reason I cleared this out. And then I'll still be able to put my equipment right here. Or I might just keep the pallets in between the 2 maple trees. And that way I'm able to drive the gator through the back here. As you see, this wide. Just drive it straight through there and come out along the other side of the maple tree. Then I'm gonna get some boards. Some it looked like these are I don't know what these are, but I'm gonna get some boards and I'm gonna just do a couple of them. Just not really, you know, nothing fancy. Just make it look, you know. Or I might just pull that shit out altogether, so I can have unfettered access to my neighbor's yard to dump shit. I'm joking. I'm really not, but I'm joking though. You know, I'm a fucking comedian. I use that as my liability shield, but I will be illegally dumping shit on his property. So I'm thinking about just removing that section of fence right there altogether. Yeah. And then all that shit gonna come together right there. The English oak is a mighty oak. It's not mightier than that bastard white oak. Yeah, there's nothing mightier than that bastard white. Just a white that's a bastard. Fucking white. Yeah, they got that white bastard oak. Fucking bastard. It's just bastardized. Where's its father? No one knows, but it's white. It's not a cliche. Final questions. One question. Anybody? Anything? Anything. Let me see. Where little baby Ozark at? They still talking shit about you, little baby Ozark. I told them to be nice, but they really don't listen to me. Why don't y'all like baby Ozark? I don't know. They just don't like you though. Let's see. Who was this texting me? About 234 Waterway. Oh, I can get to you today. Yeah, I got somebody up the street. So I'm about to go out and take care of that. And I will be using this to help people out in the near future. I got some upcoming jobs with it. I might just turn this into like a little work channel or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Don't fucking listen to me right now. So I say it look like I bleed green. Nah, I like the green and yellow color. I'm real vain when it comes to certain shit. Like all my tools, red and black. I like this green and yellow sheen I have going on. This is why people that been here for a while know I originally got a Bobcat. And when I had the Bobcat, I was telling people how I wanted the John Deere because it was green and it matched my Gator. And then I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get the John Deere. And I sold the Bobcat. And this is a much better machine than that Bobcat. The Bobcat didn't have hydros. It was more of an older style. It was the Melrose Bobcat from when Bobcat was in bed with Ingersoll Rand. So you had Bobcat, Melrose and Ingersoll Rand working together to give you that Bobcat. This John Deere 90 was, who made these for John Deere? I think, was it Mustang or Autotawan, some shit called Autowan. I don't speak it because I'm a Virginian, and that's some other shit, but it's some Autowahan shit. And they cranked out the Mustang and these John Deere, the John Deere 60, 70, 90, and 125. Shit. But now that I got a John Deere skid steer and a John Deere Gator, I think it's time for me to just go ahead and get a John Deere lawn tractor. Or just do the responsible thing and get a John Deere subcompact tractor. One that has a loader on the front. Yeah, that's what I might do. But I'm gonna have to work my way up. I've seen some Kubotas that people been letting go for real cheap for like $6,000-$7,000. I do not want a Kubota. A Kubota doesn't go with anything I have back here. But I might have to get one just to, do my thing and, level up to something else. But those are the cheapest compact tractors you're going to find right now, the Kubotas. You see, I got that fresh compost right there. I got I got pineapple. I got everything you need. This about ready. I know this side ready right here. This ready. This been ready. But what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do with this compost bin is widen it so that I can fit my bucket in here. It just widen it a little bit so I can roll in here with the bucket and scoop this out. Cause I'm just too fucking fancy now. I don't want to have to shovel shit. Nah, I'm gonna just hop in the skid and use the loader. Yeah, I'm a fat ass now. I got all types. This the richest soil. This the good shit right here. This the good. Look at this shit. This the good shit. Look at that. Look at that. They don't got no soil that look that good up there in Greenland. The Swedes don't have no shit that look this good. Fucking man. That's because we actually have summer here. All right. So, yeah. And where I'm gonna put this? I might as well put this over there. Right now, I can get between that and that. I can go ahead and get between that and that right there. Yeah, I can go ahead and fit. Then I'll just scoop that up. And then go commit a crime, extremely ashy, impersonate the white man so people lock up the white man. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this, make this delivery, finish grading that, stack some more wood. I gotta get more wood. I gotta hook up the truck to the trailer. I should have just left it on there, but yeah, I'm out. It's like, nah, I'm playing. 2 more seconds. I got 2 more seconds. Yeah, you see how I turned. You like how I turned without messing up the grass too. Yeah, you like that. Yeah. My little 12-point turn. I kind of, left a rut right there, but I got a little excited. I was excited and I turned too fast. Yeah, I left a little rut, but yeah, I be on customers' yards with this, and it's not that heavy. It's only 3,000 pounds, but it will fuck up the yard. So you gotta be careful if you're dealing with customers, cause they'll be like, "Hey," you be like, "Sorry." You just gotta take your time and you gotta angle it. Just do like Bluegrass in the Woods said, and pick a point where you pivot, and that's where you make your zero turn or your slight turn, whatever degree turn you want to do. You do it there all the time. That way, you have less to smooth out before you leave. All right, I'm out.